Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Nemesis Prime 85 coming at you with another video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Thunder Toys, I think they called it Symbiote variant. I don't know, their marketing has never been great, so you never really get to know what their figures are. But as you can see, it's Black Suit Spider-Man from Spider-Man 3. So before we look at him, we'll take a look at the box, and as you can see, you've got the red texturing of the Tobey Maguire suit with some Venom going over it. My bag, don't need it. And yeah, that's the box. And then you do, in typical 6-scale fashion, you get the shipper. Also got some Venom on it. But we're not here for the box. We're here for this beast of a figure. So as you can see, like I said, it's Black Suit Spider-Man. This makes my inner child super happy because I've always wanted a Black Suit Spider-Man because I grew up with the Tobey Maguire movies. And sure, this thing isn't perfect, but it's pretty friggin' close. So we'll take him and we'll get in close and look at everything. As you can see, the entire bodysuit is textured with that little oval texture from the movies. And it's entirely seamless. Sure, you do have some seam lines for where they sewed it together, but you cannot take this off unless you cut it. There you go. So you got all the webbing, the spider, even on the hands, the texture is on there. The boots. Yeah, this thing, it's pretty freaking good. And then you got, obviously, the head. That was my biggest problem with the previous Thunder Toys Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, was the head sculpt wasn't perfect. You can see you still have that seam on the top. I need to get a new tripod. You got that seam up top that was a bigger problem on the regular Spider-Man release, but on this guy, it's not very noticeable. And it looks good. The eyes look like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. My only real complaint about this figure is the body underneath. We'll talk about that a little more in a second, but as you can see, his head does sit a bit high off the body, but what can you do? For $140, this is an excellent figure. So, there you go. On the back, you, of course, have the massive spider. The suit material, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like a rubber, but also feels like a fabric at the same time. It's super posable. It feels very durable. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, there you go. So now we'll take a look at everything he comes with if he wants to stand. So he comes with your typical 6-scale display base, but this time it's in a circle. So you've got the chest printed on there, and you got your crotch grabber, which this is one of the worst crotch grabbers that has ever been on a 6-scale figure that I've owned. It sucks. It really doesn't do his job. But accessory-wise, he does come with this, which is a piece of Venom, and you just put that over his arm, because why not? So yeah, nicely sculpted, super thick, doesn't feel like it's going to break, so that's good. In terms of hands, he comes with 2 on him. It comes with a closed fist and a web holding hand, very similar to what we've gotten with a lot of other Hot Toys Spider-Man. So I do wish he came with 2 fists, but whatever. It is what it is. But he does obviously come with the web shooting hands, very nicely sculpted and detailed. We have that. As you can see, my disgusting hands. And then you've got some splayed out hands. Yeah, there you go. And I'm not going to show it, but just like every other 6-scale figure, hands are in the wrist pegs, and you just pop them off. They're very easy to get off on this figure and very easy to get on. And the last bit of accessories he comes with are some webs, which are straight up recast of the Hot Toys webs that have come with the video game figures, the movie figures. Like basically every Spider-Man they've done has come with this web, except this one, because it is a Tobey Maguire and he doesn't have web shooters. You just slide these over the wrist pegs and then pop the hand on top, and you can have him shooting webs. Would have liked it if the webs were black. I can't remember if they were black in the movie, but they were black in the comics. So, and it's Black Suit Spider-Man. Like, come on. But yeah. For posability, like I said earlier, not really a fan of the body, mainly because you got this waist portion where the waist moves that just bulges out the torso. And I wish the body was a lot more muscular, because he's literally just flat out the front. You know, so maybe someday I'll end up taking the suit off and putting it over a Fison body. We'll see. Now, posability, not really going to push it too far, because I'm still 100% sure on how the suit holds up. But the head, ball joint, dumbbell joint at the top, and then the base, so it can move around. Like I said, don't really want to show it because this figure is super stiff. The arms can go up about that far. They can move forward and back, but again, it's really stiff, which isn't a bad thing, but at the same time, it's a Spider-Man figure. Like, you're going to want to pose the crap out of this thing. The biceps are double jointed. Again, can't really show it. Not going to go farther because I don't want to damage the suit. This thing is just a hair magnet. The hands, typical 6-scale ball joints that can move in the direction that you position them. Then they can rotate. The body is on this singular part right there, which moves. And that's what really throws off the silhouette and look of it. The legs can move out to about there before you start stressing the suit too much. Can move forward to there before you start stretching the suit. Can't really move back. The knees are double jointed. It is physically impossible for me to bend them on this figure. They are very tight, but the feet do swivel. And then you got your ankle tilt, and there is no toe articulation. So there you go. And for comparison, I didn't grab any of my other Spider-Man figures because those are all in the display case, and I didn't really want to grab them. One thing I did get on my copy is all this, what looks like contact cement, just thrown around all over the figure. I've tried to get it off in a lot of spots, but it's pretty hard. So just be careful for that. But yeah, this isn't your typical super long video, but for what it is, it doesn't really need to be. So yeah, there you have the Thunder Toys Black Suit Spider-Man. I picked this guy up from 1/6 Kit. I don't know if Kit has put it back up for order yet now that it's released. He runs his website by putting pre-orders open for a little bit, and then the pre-orders close. Still don't know, like I said, if he's put it back up. But if you can't find it on 1/6 Kit, you could try 1/6 Outfitters. They're fairly reputable. I've worked with them before. They've been really nice. And I did see this up on their website a few weeks ago. You can always check your other third-party 6-scale websites. Stay away from Toys Wonderland and Comic Sanctorum, though. If you're in the 6-scale world, you should know that those websites are run by very shady people, and they're not a good company. They will, rarely is there ever a time where I see somebody praising them. 90% of the time, it's just trashing them. If you're into 6-scale reviewers, do not listen to Justin. I don't want to start beef, but he is paid by them. No matter how much he advocates for them, stay away. They will take your money and probably not deliver you a figure. So, yeah, like I said, if you're wanting to pick up 6-scale stuff, go with 1/6 kit. He is very helpful, and he's a great dude. So, yeah. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button. I will have another video going up probably also today, so stay tuned for that. And leave a comment down below if there are any figures you want me to review, either out of my collection. You can check out one of my collection videos to see what I have, or any figures you want me to purchase, because I am always open to buying sweet new toys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.